Hello everybody, and welcome back to my kitchen. I would like to welcome those of you who are new to my channel. It's so good to have you. Today I am going to make a salad that I have made several times in the past. Believe it or not, I have made this before and it is so good. It is a Mexican corn salad and I want to do it for our lunch tomorrow. Tomorrow's Sunday. And my family and I will be having lunch together, and I'm going to do this salad for us to have with our lunch tomorrow. So I want to get started by showing you the list of ingredients, and then we'll get this put together, which will not take very long. So let's look at the list of ingredients. You will need whole kernel corn, frozen, canned, or fresh, olive oil, bell pepper, red onion, green onions, jalapeno pepper, avocado, lime, cumin, smoked paprika, salt, pepper, sour cream, mayonnaise, cotija cheese. Okay, to start with, I'm going to heat my skillet, and I'm adding a tablespoon of olive oil to my skillet to get hot. And I will be adding my corn to this and just char it a little bit. I have made it before with using fresh corn and frozen corn, and I'm doing it with canned corn because that's what I have on hand and that's what I'm making it with. This is a very easy salad to make and very quickly done. It calls for 4 cups of corn, which is about 5 ears if you're cutting it off the cob. But I have opened 6 cans of corn and it's just a little bit over 4 cups, but I'm going to go ahead and use that much anyway. Now my recipe calls for red bell pepper, and I have a yellow bell pepper. I didn't think it made any sense to buy a red one when I already have a yellow one. It just has to do with the color. So I'm using a yellow bell pepper. And I wanted to tell you about my limes so that you didn't think that this is an old lime. This is just a regular lime that I bought at the grocery store. But this one is a lime tree. This one is a lime off of my lime tree. It is called a Rainper lime, which is an orange meated lime. And they are just now getting orange on the tree. But I didn't realize I didn't realize I was going to need 2 lemons. I didn't realize I was going to need 2 limes. And so I only purchased 1. But I'm just going to combine the 2. The juice from this will be orange, where this will be kind of a creamy yellow color, or green, maybe. Maybe it's green in color, I don't know. But anyway, I'm using the 2. So that's that. Okay, so I will add my corn. My oil is getting hot, so I'm going to add the corn. And you just want to cook it just till it sort of chars. You'll cook this for about 3 to 5 minutes. You want to stir it around. You don't want to burn it, you just want to kind of char it. You do this over high heat. This is a really, really good salad. I normally add black beans to mine. The recipe doesn't call for that, but I usually add black beans. But I am making a taco soup for our lunch tomorrow, and I only had enough black beans for my soup, so I didn't think about purchasing any when I was at the grocery store. Again, as usual, I came home with about half what I needed, but that's okay because I can make do. The recipe doesn't call for black beans. I just have always added it to it. I did drain my corn. When I opened the cans, I drained the liquid off. Of course, you know, it still was holding a little bit of liquid in the kernels. But it's cooking that out now, so it should start charring it. I'm going to add just a little bit more olive oil to mine. I'm going to take this off of the heat. Okay, that is ready to take up. So I'm going to pour this into a large bowl and let it cool. Okay, while my corn is cooling, I'm going to go ahead and chop my pepper and my jalapeno pepper, my avocado, and my green onions. You know, the other day, well, it's been a little while back, I had mentioned to you all that my friend Lisa's mother had been diagnosed with pancreatic cancer. They buried her today. I think she was probably diagnosed maybe 2 months ago. They told her it was a very aggressive cancer, and she sure didn't last long. But, you know, the Lord was really merciful to her because she did not really suffer with having a lot of pain. And I've always heard that pancreatic cancer was a very painful cancer. But I tell you, she was very blessed. They said that she really didn't have much pain until that last day, which I think she passed away Tuesday evening. She had a really sweet service, and Lisa, her daughter, which is my friend, sang, and it was so beautiful. Lisa has a beautiful voice. She teaches voice and teaches piano, but she's very talented, and it was so beautiful. You see, the reason they want red bell peppers because you got yellow corn, and I've got yellow pepper. But I don't care about it this time. It's just going to be me and the kids, and so I think they'll suffer through having yellow corn and yellow pepper. I hope so anyway. Oh goodness. I didn't think I was going to be able to make the salad. I didn't think I had the ingredients that I needed, but when I got to digging in my pantry, I found everything. So I thought, well, I will go ahead and make that. I have made and served this several times at church. We would have dinners once a month at a church that we used to attend, and I would make this salad sometimes, and everybody really, really enjoyed it. Okay, that gets the bell pepper chopped, and so now I'm going to chop my jalapeno. The way that I seed my jalapeno is with a spoon. I just go in with my spoon and just scoop this out, slide it down, just like that. And then I will discard the seeds. I'm going to wash my hands now, and then I'll chop my onions. I will post this recipe below in the description box and have it for you if you would like to make this. Of course, I did rinse off all my vegetables. I always do that, but just so you know, they've all been rinsed. Okay, and now I need to chop my avocado. The avocado now is chopped. So my corn has cooled off enough that I am going to add my other ingredients to this. So I will add the red onion that I have chopped already, and my bell pepper, jalapeno pepper, and avocado, and green onions. The other day, while we were up in the mountains at my cabin, we had gone into some antique stores, and I found this old aluminum juice reamer. And so I bought it. I had never seen one like this. And I thought, how handy. I have a glass one that is also old, but this was so handy. I thought, how great. I'll just set that on my cup and I can just juice my limes. And so I'm going to try it out. Boy, the oil from that lime is really coming through the skin. See how this looks? It looks like an orange, but it's not. It is a lime. Okay, and so I'm gonna try this out. That's great. That works so well. Let's see now. It calls for 4 tablespoons. I'm gonna measure this before I go any farther with it. I haven't started using those beautiful measuring spoons that Cindy Collins gave me. I just can't seem to bring myself to mess those up. They are beautiful. They look like something I should put in a shadow box. Okay, let's see how much we have here. That's 1, 2. Well, it's not going to be enough. It's going to be 3. So we'll have to do this one. And see, this lime is green inside, so it's just the difference in the type of lime it is. But it still has the same, it has a lime flavor. I mean, I'm sure that the flavors are different, but I have arthritis or something in my hands. I'll be so glad when I can go to the doctor. And I hope that he can do something for me. My hands are getting so crippled I can't hardly use them. It's in my thumb area, and I know it's from doing hair for so many years. I believe that's what it is. But anyway, it sure is a nuisance, and it's a handicap for me. Okay, and a little bit for good measure. I watched this lady the other day on YouTube, and she takes her onions and she keeps this part of it and puts it in water, and she said it grows more of the tops. And so I'm going to try that because I'm constantly having to go buy green onions. So I'm going to see. I think I need to pour some of that water out though. I'm going to see how that works. She said just in a couple, 2 or 3 days that it has shoots out. So we'll see. Now I'm going to put in a 1/2 teaspoon of ground cumin, a 1/2 teaspoon of smoked paprika, a teaspoon of black pepper, and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 2 tablespoons of sour cream, and 2 tablespoons of mayo, and a 1/2 cup of cotija cheese. You can also use feta cheese if you can't find the cotija. This is it's a Mexican style Parmesan cheese, but anyway, you can use feta, and you just give this a mix. Mix it all together really well. This is really a good salad. I hate that I didn't have black beans to go in it, but anyway, it didn't call for black beans. It would have been really pretty if I would have had a red bell pepper. It would add color to this. But I didn't have it, so I just used what I had. And I think that gets it mixed up pretty well. So now I will dip some out and do a taste test and see how it tastes. Mexican corn salad. And here is to you. That is so good. The lime juice gives it that little tart taste to it. Oh my gosh, it makes your taste buds, no, it makes your saliva glands start bursting with saliva. It is so good. Let me have one more bite. I'm sorry. That is delicious. Golly, that is so good. It's been a while since I've had it. But anyway, that concludes my video with my corn salad, Mexican corn salad. Like I said, I will post the recipe below in the description box. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, won't you subscribe? And don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you enjoy my video. I would also like it if you'd leave me a comment. It can be brief. I'll respond back to you. And don't forget to click on the notification bell and click all so that you'll receive notification when I post another video. But until the next time, this is B-Boss saying, may the Lord bless and keep you and your family safe. And until we see each other again, you take care. But I'll be back really soon with another video. Bye.